For humans, these ecosystems are natural factories. हम ये इस तरह से कह सकते हैं कि जो बायोम्स हैं वो हमें वुड, फाइबर, फूड एंड इवन द स्ट्रक्चरल मटेरियल प्रोवाइड करते हैं. सो द कमर्शियल यूज़ ऑफ वुड इज़ कॉल्ड लंबरिंग. तो इससे हमें देखते हैं कि हमने इसको कमर्शियली यूज़ भी किया है. Now, the major types of biomes are number one, the temperate, seasonal, evergreen, tropical rainforest. So these type of forests are under the heavy rainfall. Even this area is receiving daily rain, is closer to the tropical region, or we can say here is actually the area which is under the equatorial type of climate. So most of the region belongs to the South American, the African area, the Asian region, and some of the areas under the Australia. So these are the areas where we have the rainforest. It is the low latitude rainforest found in the equatorial and tropical latitude zones. Consist of tall, closely spaced trees. Equatorial and tropical rainforest are not jungled of impenetrable plant thickets. Rather, the floor of the low latitude rainforest is usually a densely shaded by a canopy of tree crowns. That plant foliage is sparsely close to the ground. The tree define a number of distinct rainforest layers. Now these are the locations of the rainforest. Number one is belongs to the North America. It is actually called the Olympic rainforest, which is in the temperate area. The area which is under the Central America is called the rainforest of the Central America. The rainforest which is in the southern part of America is Amazon rainforest, which is very important here. And next is the river basin, which is actually the Congo River. It has a thick rainforest region. Then it's the Madagascar rainforest, which is island type of forest distribution. And the major region which is under the rainforest is the Southeast Asia. So these are the areas where we have the rainforest. It not only composed of the tropical but equatorial rainforest are there. Typical of the low latitude rainforests are thick, woody, supported by the trunks and branches of the trees. They are actually have canopy type of environment where light is available and develop numerous branches of their trees. They are also common in low latitude rainforests. These plants attach themselves to the trunk, branches or foliage of the trees, and their host is used solely as a means of physical support. So here we can see the habitat of that type of environment, which is composed of thickly forest region, vegetal cover, and the area which is under the human habitat is composed of cone-shaped roof, which shows that कि यहाँ पर rainfall जो है वो ज़्यादा होती है, so that's why they have such type of roofs. Now the climate of that area is continuously warm, frost-free, and has abundant precipitation in all months of the year. Or you can say here the most has only 1 or 2 dry months. These conditions occur in the wet equatorial climate and the monsoon and trade wind coastal climate. A particularly important characteristic of the low latitude rainforest is the large number of species of plants and animals that consist in the form of certain animal and plant life. Equatorial rainforest contains as many as 3,000 tree species within a few square kilometers. So the rainforest consists of the tall and closely spaced trees. The trees are densely shaded by a canopy of the tree crowns. So sometimes the crowns are very thick and it stops the rays which are coming from the sun. तो ये भी कहा गया कि इस actually absorb 80% of the total solar radiation. So why? Because of the dark green colors. So इसकी undergrowth बढ़ जाती है क्योंकि light कम पहुंचती है. So that's why this type of biome is totally different from the rest of the biomes. Second important biome is the monsoon biome. So it has summer rainy season but dry season in winter. So most of the area which is under the monsoon type of forest is composed of the South Asia, the African continent, some of the part of the South America, and the northern part of Australia. But important is the southern part of Asia because it has pure seasonal change controlled by the seasonal wind. This monsoon forest is also called the deciduous forest because most of the trees of the monsoon forest shed their leaves because of the stress during the long dry season that occurs at the time of low sun and cool temperature. This forest develops in the wet, dry tropical climate where a long rainy season alternates with a dry, rather cool season. The typical region of monsoon forest are in Myanmar, Thailand, and Cambodia. In the monsoon forest of southern Asia, the teakwood tree was once abundant and was widely exported to the Western world to make furniture and other related items. Now this great tree is logged out. Large areas of the monsoon forest also occur in South Central Africa and the Central and South America, bordering the equatorial and tropical rainforest. So the monsoon forests are mid-latitude deciduous forests. It is dominated by tall broadleaf trees that provide a continuous and dense canopy in summer. So it is controlled by the summer season. Summer has rainfall जिसे हम मानसून रेनफॉल कहते हैं और इस वजह से यहाँ पर ये मानसून फॉरेस्ट मिलते हैं. बट मोस्ट ऑफ द important region which are under this type of forest are covered by the seasonal rainfall which is mostly in the months of summer.